Hey there, and welcome back to Wrestling Bites. Let's get the show on the road. Wrestling Bites brings you the latest in wrestling news for the week, so sit back and relax as we take you around the world of wrestling. In today's video, we're going to be looking at some interesting stories revolving around Jeff Hardy's pre-trial hearing that did not take place as planned. We'll also check out some interesting topics related to CM Punk, Edge, John Cena, Santino Marella, and the surprise Triple H has for the WWE fans. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Number 1, Jeff Hardy is in trouble. Jeff Hardy's pretrial hearing for charges of DUI has been delayed many times. Originally scheduled for August, the hearing was then moved to October before being moved to November 17. The reason is that Hardy's lawyers asked for a delay by filing a continuance, which the judge eventually agreed to. Hardy's pre-trial hearing is now set for December 21st, with Hardy scheduled to appear. The trial date has already been changed a few times, and reports say that Hardy's lawyers and the prosecutors may be working on a plea deal, so it's possible that this trial date won't happen either. The delay is yet another twist in the saga of Hardy's latest arrest for driving under the influence, his third in 3 years, after he was pulled over by police in June, the morning after attending a wrestling convention in Florida. Hardy has had problems with drugs for most of his career, and he was later caught on video drinking during a show. He would plead not guilty at the end of June. Since his arrest, AEW has suspended Hardy. AEW CEO Tony Khan said he couldn't come back until he finished treatment or kept a certain level of sobriety. Hardy has since sought treatment, though it's unknown if he completed it. Number 2, AEW rumors about CM Punk and Colt Cabana. Following the disastrous AEW All-Out post-show media scrum, where CM Punk went on a scorched earth tour, ripping many in the company, including his former friend Colt Cabana, AEW hosted another scrum following tonight's Full Gear pay-per-view. Their return to the scrum saw the company's owner Tony Khan address the situation between Punk and Cabana when Wrestling Incorporated. Senior news editor Nick Hausman asked Khan if it was true that Punk had asked for Cabana to be moved to the Ring of Honor or taken out of the AEW locker room. Khan said that the former AEW World Champion never asked for that during the scrum, proving that rumors were not true. After the smoke had cleared following the all-out brawl, Cabana appeared a few weeks later on AEW Dynamite wrestling Chris Jericho in a match that felt to many like a message sent to Punk on the same night the Elite first teased their return to AEW. When asked by Hausman whether the booking of Cabana had anything to do with CM Punk, Khan stated that Cabana's Raw win-loss record was a major factor in his booking. Number 3, bad news for the Edge fans. Following a series of serious neck injuries, the rated R superstar Edge was forced to retire after his WrestleMania 27 match against Alberto Del Rio for the World Heavyweight Championship. 9 years later, the WWE Hall of Famer shocked pro wrestling fans when he entered the 2020 Royal Rumble, marking his official return to the ring. In the few years following, Edge recaptured the magic with some old foes like the Viper, Randy Orton, and tackled some new competition, most recently against the Judgment Day's Finn Balor. Following his performance against Balor at Extreme Rules last month, Edge opened up about his in-ring future. "I think we all understand that it's a pretty limited window. It's closing faster and faster every second," he said on Leafs Morning Take. This past August, Edge returned to his hometown of Toronto, Ontario for Raw. After the show ended, he expressed his desire to retire when WWE returns to the city in August. This time, retirement would be on his terms. Edge eventually came to terms with his situation. He started a family with fellow Hall of Famer Beth Phoenix and tried his hand at acting before going back to wrestling in 2020. Upon his return, the former world champion didn't aim to win more championships, but rather come back and tell a hell of a story for 3 or 4 years. Edge later reiterated that the window for his in-ring career is not open for long, but officially retiring in Toronto Toronto is the last thing to kind of check off. Number 4, Jamie Noble is set to return to the ring. Former member of The Authority, Jamie Noble has announced that he will be making his in-ring return on December 11th at a WWE live event in Charleston, West Virginia. Noble's last match was way back in June 2015. He teamed up with J&J security partner Joey Mercury and defeated Seth Rollins in a handicap tag match. Jamie Noble is currently signed to WWE as a producer, but this upcoming match will be his first since 2015. In an Instagram post, Noble said, "It's official on December 11th at the Charleston Civic Center, Charleston, West Virginia. I will compete for possibly my last time in wrestling under the greatest company of all time, WWE." Seth Rollins wasted no time in calling out his former stablemate. In response to Noble's announcement, Rollins asked if Noble was up to challenging him for the WWE United States Championship. Number 5, John Cena announced his epic return to WWE. Multiple-time world champion John Cena recently teased the idea of him returning to WWE. He recently took to Instagram to post one of his Stone Cold Steve Austin-inspired graphics. The 16-time world champion's last match in WWE came against Roman Reigns and The Bloodline in a 6-man tag team match alongside the Mysterios. Cena has since been absent from the company's programming, with the last appearance coming on the June 27th episode of Raw, where he celebrated his 20th anniversary with the promotion. The graphic, on the other hand, featured Logan Paul rather than the Texas Rattlesnake. As a result, John Cena has hinted that he may return to WWE for a WrestleMania 39 match against the Maverick. This comes just weeks after reports of Cena wrestling a match at the Showcase of Immortals surfaced. During a recent edition of his Impulsive podcast, Paul called out Cena, making it known that he wants to face the 16-time world champion at WrestleMania 39. By the looks of it, Cena seems interested in the idea, following Logan's latest match against Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel. He was acknowledged by John Cena on social media. The WWE veteran posted a photo of Paul after he came agonizingly close to winning the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Number 6, Triple H's surprise for WWE fans. WWE's Chief Content Officer Triple H has left no stone unturned in giving fans several major surprises over the last few months. The WWE Universe is eagerly looking forward to seeing how he books next year's Royal Rumble and what surprises he has in store for the fans. Zero News said that the former WWE superstar Bronson Reed, who is now known as Jonah, could already be in the works to be a surprise participant in next year's Royal Rumble match. A former NXT North American champion, Bronson Reed, was released from WWE in August 2021. Much to the shock of many, the report from Zero News further adds that while Reed won't be the last name to return to WWE, Triple H will likely have a few more returns soon. Fightful Select recently reported that Triple H was quite a big fan of Bronson Reed during his time in NXT. WWE also thinks that Reed, who goes by the name Jonah, has improved a lot since he left the company. Number 7, Santino Marella's daughter is on track to be a top player in WWE. Marella had a very successful WWE career back in the day. Despite mainly being a comedy actor, Santino captured the Intercontinental Championship twice in his career. The 48-year-old also won the United States Championship during his career and is a one-time tag team champion with Vladimir Kozlov. Unfortunately, Ariana recently suffered an ACL injury and required surgery. Speaking on the A2 The K Show, Marella stated that everyone is impressed with Grace's healing ability so far. Santino claimed that his daughter is on track to be a top player in WWE like Charlotte Flair. Triple H has brought back several legends since becoming the chief content officer of the company. It will be interesting to see if Santino ever returns to the company and interacts with his daughter on screen. Would you like to see Santino Marella join the company again? So, what are your thoughts on today's stories? Well, guys, that is our news for today. Please share your comments down below. Also, hit that like button, subscribe to Wrestling Bites, and turn on the notification bell so you're notified when we post new content. Thanks for watching, and as always, we'll see you in the next video.